Hi everyone, this is Nick, creator of ChatCPA, the AI fine-tuned model built by CPAs, me, for CPAs and future CPAs, you. And I'm back for another installment of Can ChatCPA Pass the CPA Exam? In the last video, you saw ChatCPA score a 91 on audit, easily passing what some of you would consider the most difficult section of the exam. Some of you auditors out there might disagree with that, but if you're a non-auditor accountant, maybe you should consider using the model to help you study or to answer client questions that you might have little experience with. Anyway, today I'll be putting the model to the test again by taking REG, also known as regulation or tax. What I'm going to do is I'll load up 80 random multiple choice questions and then 8 task-based simulations and check how accurate the answers are at the end and give it a score. A few caveats to that scoring process are: one, the testlets aren't adaptive. It's simply 80 multiple choice questions at random. The actual REG exam is 2 testlets of 38 multiple choice questions each, 76 total. And the second testlet increases or decreases in difficulty depending on how well you did on the first testlet. But I'll just be doing 80 random multiple choice questions of all difficulty levels: hard, medium, and easy. And the second caveat being that I'm just going to grade on a straight line basis, not on any sort of curve or sliding scale. The actual exam is not necessarily if you get 75% of your questions right, then you get a score of 75 and you pass. It's more nuanced than that. But since no one knows exactly how it's graded and with no peers to curve it against, I'll just have to do it straight line. So what I'm going to do is log into my test bank. I'll copy the questions, then paste them into a ChatCPA session on WhatsApp. I'll wait for the AI to decide the best answer, and then I'll select that one on the test. Once I've gone through all the questions, I'll come back here and paste the results on the next slide so that you don't have to watch the full video to see the results. Okay, here we go. Okay, so good news. ChatCPA not only passed, it scored an 82. It had no trouble deciding which option was best for any of the fact patterns that it was presented with. But if there's one area I noticed a slight dip in performance, it was probably on the mathematical calculations. For this section, that's not too concerning. But for something like FAR or BEC, I'll probably try a different technique of prompting called React. And I'll explain what that is in those videos coming in a week or two. But like I said, the model passed REG with flying colors, score of 82, versus the average pass rate of 59% in Q1 of 2023. I'm quite sure that 82 on my logic of straight line grading is actually even better than it appears against the 59, because I have a feeling REG is one of the more heavily curved upwards sections of the exam. But since we didn't have any peers to grade against, there's no curve. It was just straight line. And I wanted to point out that on the sims, there's 8 sims, and to grade them or to give it a score here, as you can see in the bottom right corner, there the model got, so for example, on the sim 1, it got 5 out of 5 correct for 100% score. On sim 2, 4 out of 5, 80%. To grade this, I had to just take the average of each of the 8 sims, which is 82%. If I took the number of questions it got right divided by the number of questions it attempted, it would be skewed downwards in favor of the larger, the more abundant question sims, like sim number 7, but on the research question, it only asked 1. So getting that right should be weighted appropriately against some of the more larger test bank questions. So that was my logic for giving it an 82 on the sims. So after I analyzed the incorrect answers that the model got and make sure that it knows why it was wrong and what the actual correct answer was, so hopefully it gets those questions right in the future, I'll put the model to the test again, this time up against what I consider the hardest section of the exam, FAR, Financial Accounting and Reporting. So be sure to follow ChatCPA on Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn for that update and any other milestones I reach before then. All right, enjoy the video of the actual exam, practice exam.